Hello, everybody. How you doing? Already got a few people on here. That's awesome. Let me make sure I have my chatty chat up so that I can see everything. See what you guys are saying. Yes, Jared, we meet again. How's everybody doing? This is kind of a special one for me. It's been a year as of tomorrow. A bit early, but I always do this on Sunday night, so I didn't want to be weird, do it on a Sunday. But yes, 1 year of Slicey Dicey. My first video went up 1 year ago tomorrow, so pretty happy about that. Yeah, can't believe I stuck with it for a year. But you guys have made it easy. I want to thank everybody so much for coming out and watching the videos, giving me the thumbs and the subscribes and all that good stuff. Pretty cool. Hello, everybody who's on. You're joining fast enough that I can't talk. Jovan, where did I get that Kershaw? I just pre-ordered it on Knife Center like the minute that it came out. So I think they only got a few, and those of us who pre-ordered like that day got them, and now they're waiting on another shipment of them. But yeah, this is the copper. We'll talk about this more in a minute. Yeah, this is the copper Natrix. Yeah, it's pretty popular video. Yeah. So, oh, it's your birthday too, Okan. I planned it that way. I planned it that way just for you. Blade Banner, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah, Black Star, I got one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A couple things I would do differently, but I can see why the choices were made, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, Blade HQ is pretty behind. I've found that usually the best place to get Kershaw's is Kershaw Guy, but he doesn't do pre-orders. So for pre-orders, I've found best place is Knife Center that does pre-orders. Usually when I pre-order through Knife Center, I get stuff faster than I do from Blade HQ. What is to be expected on a knife sale? We'll get to it in a moment. Keep your pants on, Pocket Tank. It's only a few. I've only got like 4, I think, but and one special one. Other ones kind of normal. Does this count for your good? Tomorrow is the birthday of this channel. It's the 1 year anniversary, I guess is a better word than birthday. But I like to say, hey, it's my birthday. I'm not going to do a bad 50 Cent or Fitty. I don't know what he's called now. I'm not going to do an impression of that. But beer of the night. Well, God, you guys are just wanting to get right to everything. Beer of the night. I think it is actually the same one I had last time. Tiger Blood India Pale Ale. I really like it, so I got more of it, and I really like it. It's named after, not after Rob Lowe. Is it Rob Lowe? No, not Rob Lowe. Who was the idiot that said he drinks Tiger Blood? I don't remember. No, this is for our local college here, Three Heads Brewing. Great company. Made here very much in Rochester, New York, and it's a good celebratory beer. Charlie Sheen, yeah, that's it. Rob Lowe. Oh, where did I get Rob Lowe? I guess they're kind of similar, right? They're the same time period. That makes sense. First of all, before we start, I want to say Happy Veterans Day to everyone, but also especially to all of our other vets out there. I was in the Air Force for 9 years, so yeah. I had a bit of a weird thing with that for a while. When people said thank you for your service, I didn't really like it. I kind of quit the Air Force. So, but now, I think I've settled into where now I am proud of my service now. For a little bit I wasn't, but now I am. So thank you for your service, everybody who was in the military, from one vet to another. And I'm gonna go get free breakfast at Denny's tomorrow morning. So yeah. Yeah, a lot of us do that, don't we? For when you get out of the Air Force or get out of the military period, you're just like, I just don't. I just want to forget it. And then after a while, you're like, no, it was a good thing, and they have done a lot for me during and since. So have to say thank you. It was a good time. Recommend it if you don't know what to do with your life when you're 19, like I did. It's not a bad way to spend 9 years. So it was, I got to see lots of amazing places, got to do lots of really cool things. So yeah, I met Tom Clancy. That was cool. I got to hang out with Tom Clancy for like a week. Yummy beer. Yeah, we got to show Tom Clancy around, so that was kind of neat. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good Veterans Day. I celebrated it by taking my mandatory 12 hours of crew rest. That was something I had to do in my old job. It was mandatory that I have 12 hours of crew rest before I could go back to work, because I was not flight crew, but my job still required that. And I fell asleep, and I slept for 9 hours, which is the most I've slept in a very, very, very long time. So, yeah, happy Veterans Day to everybody. Hope you guys did absolutely nothing and enjoyed it. What football game's on tonight, by the way? I can always spot which people don't show up based on that. I don't know who's playing in the late game tonight. Whoever is from those two towns, we will miss them. But anyway, I'm going to put these away just for a moment. I'm just going to do this knife sale really, really quick. This is not at all the focus of this. I'm going to put these up on Blade Forums tomorrow. I just always like to give you guys first crack at anything before I put it up there. I think it's only fair that you guys support me, so I support you. Oh, Cowboys and Eagles. Yeah, I don't care about either of them. I'm a Jets fan, and that didn't go so well today. I will say that. And I live near Buffalo, so I'm going to have to hear tomorrow about how my Jets suck. I will not be wearing my Jets hat tomorrow, I'll tell you that, because I don't want to hear about it. I'm a Jets fan specifically because I can't stand the Bills, so I had to pick another New York team. So first up for sale, we have, yes, I am going to sell my wee wasabi. I think the price is at a price where maybe it won't sell. If it doesn't, that's fine. Only reason I'm selling, I still love it. I still think it's probably my favorite knife that I own, but blade length I can't carry it a lot of places, and it's just too big for me. And it just sits in a case, and that's not fair to it. And I can't eat knives. I've tried. It doesn't work. It hurts my teeth. So $280 for this. The rules are down below. Just email me if you want it, and I will send you an invoice via Square. I'm not doing PayPal for knives anymore because PayPal is starting to occasionally shut people down who sell knives, which is horseshit. But it's also the same PayPal account I use for my real business, which is like 30% of my income. So I can't take the chance. So you'll get a Square invoice. You can pay via any credit card, anything. You have more buyer protections with Square than you do through PayPal, but it's the same one I use for my business and stuff. So yeah, you'll get a little electronic invoice. Type in your thing, whatever. U.S. only. Anywho, $280 for the wasabi. Comes with the package and everything. There's not a mark on it. I've kept extremely good care of it because I do love it so much, and I will miss it very much when it's gone. If you buy it, I may call you late at night and ask to talk to it. Probably not. That would be weird, but maybe. Next up, Civivi Praxis. I like a lot of the Civivis. I'm keeping two of them. I'm keeping the Backlash and the Aquila. I've had all of them. This is just one I'm kind of done with. I've done all the videos I wanted to do with it. So $35 for this. Would be a couple bucks cheaper, but it comes with that nice package and nice little zipper pouch. So it costs a few bucks to ship because it's going to be in kind of a big box. So $35 for that. Next up, one leftover from the last one, and I'm not changing the price on this. I probably should lower it if I really wanted to get rid of it, but I don't mind too much if it sticks around. The Bestech Junzi, little one-hand slip joint, $120 for that. And lastly, we will do the Benchmade full-size Griptillian. Two people have said they want this, and then I sent the invoice, and I never got paid. So $80 for this. They retail for like 99, so $80, your full-size standard grip, the 154 cm, Grivery fancy plastic handles. All right, we got that out of the way now. Let me go back to your chat so I can see what you said. Why does everybody hate the gold liners so much? Oh yeah, I'm selling the Griptillian because of my imposter grip. I actually quite enjoy my imposter grip. Where is it? I got it out specifically so I'd have it around for this, but now I don't see it. I like my my Ritter. God, where did I put that thing? I'll find it at some inopportune time here during this video and pull it back out again. Yeah, Yep, I had it out. Is it in my pocket? Nope, I didn't have that. I had the copper natrix in my pocket today. But yeah, wow, you guys really like this copper natrix, man. It's that's the, oh, here's my, it's right here. Jeez, it's just black so I don't see it. Yes, I do like my imposter grip. It's very nice. I do like it a lot. That's what they look like next to each other. I did this in the video of that. I'm not going to do a comparison between these two because I have a friend who has a full-size 20 CV G10 version of this, which is a much closer comparison since this is M390 and all that stuff. So I'll be doing that at some point. So yeah. But yeah, wow, you guys, this is the most views I've ever gotten in one day on this video. It's at like 1,100. That's crazy. That's really crazy views in that amount of time. I was very surprised. I mean, I knew people have been waiting on it, but I didn't know people were waiting that bad. I have no patina on it yet. I will say one thing I forgot to mention in the review of this. It's definitely real copper because it makes your hands smell like copper. I notice whenever I handle it for a while, and my hands smell coppery. Let's get something else out of the way before we get too far into this. This is my 1-year anniversary, so I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to do a special giveaway today. We're not going to do the usual Weehaw thing. First of all, I'm waiting on more stuff from them. And second of all, it's my 1-year anniversary. I gave away in my 3,000 sub giveaway, I gave away a QSP Phoenix. I got my hands on one. I liked it so much that I did go out and get another one. But you guys also like it so much, I'm going to give away another QSP Phoenix. Just for my 1-year anniversary. This is a really cool knife, D2, really good sized knife, pretty ergonomic, excellent action, just superb action. Comes with a box and all that stuff. All you got to do is, once this is over, because I can't pick randoms from your live comments, once this is over, just comment. That's it. That's all you got to do. Maybe say what your favorite video was, when you started watching, something like that, something interesting, but it's just going to be random. So just once this is over, just comment, and you can win a QSP Phoenix, just to say, hey, I survived a year. Theoretically, as long as they don't take my channel down before midnight tonight, I've survived a year. I don't think they're going to. I'm pretty careful about that stuff. But we're gonna pull out. We'll keep the copper out because you guys seem to be interested in it. No, I'm not making anybody do surveys. Although I think that's a really cool idea that Zell and Nick did. I did it. I did the survey. It took me like 20 seconds. It was fine. What else do I have coming up? I have this is cool. The new Manly, not new, I guess. They've been out for a while. Manly Wasp. I'm going to have a review of that this week. Pretty neat. Like multi-stage, pretty stiff slip joint S90V. Very, 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 very sharp thing. Really liking this. It's a pretty darn cool knife. You don't know why everyone loves copper knives. It's just cool. I don't know. And copper changes colors as you own it, and you just get to watch it get changed. It's kind of neat. But as I think Kiefer, who just commented on there, we talked about on Instagram. I don't know what happens now. Now I have a copper knife I really like. What if now I have to buy other copper things? What if I go down a hole and I become a steampunk? I don't think that'll happen, but that's a terrifying thought, isn't it? Just what if I start buying all this copper stuff and then I want to make outfits? I don't know how else to put that. But yeah, if you're coming in late, I know some people are just joining up. All the for sale information is down below for the knife sale. I know that's why a lot of people pop on. But and for the giveaway, just make a comment once this is over, because I can't pick comments from your random stuff. Steampunk Iron Man. Yeah, I actually saw somebody dressed up as that for a Comic-Con copper pants. I don't think so. I did wear leather pants once upon a time. I did have a single pair of leather pants, and they were an interesting adventure that I'm glad that I experienced. I will never do that again. That was when I was like high school age. Let me just put out the. I'm just going to put out the for sale knives for a moment, so you guys know. If you want to know the costs and stuff, just look in the description, and you can find that there. These are in no particular order. We're just going to put them down. Yeah, I did. Dude, I was a huge Motley Crue fan. Of course, I had leather pants. The Wasabi's right there. If you want to go back and see it afterwards, yeah, there's not a mark on it, so there's not really that much worth showing. If you know what a Wasabi looks like, that's what it looks like. Everything comes, like new in box, and all four of these I don't have to give any caveats about. So, yeah, I was 17 when I had leather pants, dude. I didn't care about function over anything. It was all form. Chiefs fan, huh? I'm honestly not that big a football fan. I am a Jets fan, but football's like professional football is like my, I don't know, distant fourth favorite sport. I like Formula One above everything, which didn't go very well today, and or the season period. I'm a Ferrari guy, so that didn't go very well, and I like hockey and baseball way above. Way above football. Yeah, blue collar, I'm the same way. I'm Formula One, hockey, baseball. NBA or NFL depends on the day of the week. I'm a Knicks fan, so they always suck so bad. Yeah, as far as I can see, yeah, the Saints look pretty darn tough. So, Ayrton Senna, yeah, probably the greatest, definitely most talented of all time. He didn't have the full package. I always feel that way about Ayrton Senna. Is he just didn't have the behind the scenes skills that some of the other guys did. But he was definitely the most talented driver. And yes, Max got robbed today. Did you see Raymond? He smacked Ocon around in the pits afterwards. That was awesome. Yes, I am a Vettel fan, but he Vettel screwed himself this year. That was this is Vettel's fault. He didn't win. He didn't win the championship. It's all on his shoulders. I cannot wait to see Charles Leclerc in a Ferrari. It's going to be fantastic. I did see that Blade HQ has the dividend on M390 again. I did see that. I sold mine because the legality of those is up in the air right now in New York State, so I didn't have one. Yeah, I'm waiting on that Wasp too. I've got this this Digicam one. I'm gonna try to dye it black. I know it's not gonna go completely. Here we go. There we are. Are we all better now? There we go. Nope, it just froze. That was me. Sorry about that. I don't know where you cut out. Yeah, the only thing that's weird about it is that three-stage thing. It's kind of pinchy. So yes, you can one hand close it, but you got to be careful. So yeah, that's literally the only downside I have about this knife. Very well made, very comfortable. It's super comfortable in the hands, absolutely, and super slicey. So that's it. Yeah. Yeah, we're back on now. We had a little blurb there. Probably my son was probably my son was playing an intense video game or something like that. What have you guys been up? What have you guys been up to this weekend? You or this past, like, since when are we doing these last? Was it 3 weeks ago? I think it was 3 weeks ago because I couldn't do one last Sunday. What have you guys gotten recently? All that kind of stuff. I'm just moving my hands to make sure that my feed is still. I'm just moving my hands to make sure that my feed is still working. There we go. All right. You're a deer hunter. I'm not a deer hunter. I did it. I do a joke about it where I went deer hunting once, and I went more than once, but in the joke I went once, and I realized it was 5:30 in the morning and 20 degrees out, and I realized that you can buy meat. So I didn't go deer hunting anymore. Oh yeah, we know, Kiefer. We know you got your Skaha. It's orange. It's beautiful. We're all very proud of you. You keep bragging. No one likes a braggart. Ooh, you got a Hinder Skinny 3.5. Is it a Gen 6? And Ramon, you got the Iron Wolf. I really wanted the Iron Wolf, and I got paid like just like a day too late to be able to get it. So that sucked. Doing leather work, Donnie. What do you make? I wish we could post pictures on these things. Wouldn't that be so great? Like YouTube, make it so we can post pictures on the live chat so we can show each other stuff. You got a Norseman? Sweet. That's always. Oh, thank you, Blue Collar Survival. I appreciate that. Yeah, you can't hit the little donate button. I always forget to promote that. Ordered a Gray Ghost from SK Blades. I'm probably going to do that on the morrow. If that's kind of on the top of my order list right now. If basically any of these knives I put in that for sale thing sell, I'm gonna get one of those. I really want that. I think a copper OLED. I gotta get the copper OLED now, don't I? I think it's required because I've got that. Your finger's destroyed from flipping the Black Star. It is not nice on your finger, is it? No, it is not. That's something I should have mentioned in the review. I found it's better to actually thumb flick it like that. I found as I just fail doing it. As I fail again. There we go. I found it's actually better to use my thumb on it. That's kind of been pocket organizer wallets. If you ever want to have one reviewed, let me know because I kind of want to get one of those pocket organizer things. That's something I've been kind of thinking about. Yeah, it's much better with a thumb than it is flipping it this way. It's not the best flipper, as I said in the review. It's not like a fidgety kind of thing at all, but of course, wow, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. That was very generous of you. Yes, the Norseman is bizarre, but it has such a lore about it. I still really like it. Yeah, look me up. Okay, I'll look you up there. I will say, you guys mentioned the last time I showed this knife, you said, does yours have any corrosion? Does yours have any corrosion? Does yours have any corrosion? And I kept saying no. Now it does. I showed this in a recent video, but yep, I have not cleaned it off yet. Not going to be a big deal to get rid of it, but I'm going to take it apart and flitz it and then spray it with the EDCI stuff, and I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, it did happen to me. I think it was me saying that I don't get it is what made it happen. What's the name of your company, Donnie? Go ahead, pimp it all you want on here. I don't care. I'll say it if you say the name of it, or are you just kind of an individual guy? So thank you very much. No, it is not with EDCI applied. I did not put EDCI on it, which is my mistake. Bird Law. Yeah, I should have put EDCI on it, and then I'm sure I wouldn't have gotten that. Yeah, it's that finish on it, I think is what makes it happen. Line steel clip shuffler. Yeah, I have a round head, and I love it. So I would say I would kind of agree with you on that because I do like definitely if I had to choose as far as slip joints, which ones to keep between this and the round head, I think I'd keep the round head. It's this is cool, but it's just cool. I do wish it had a DNS Customs is the name of Donnie's thing. Everybody's saying nice things about him, so go check that out. But the back spring, whatever you want to call it, is so weak that yeah, I would if I had to keep the two, I'd keep those two. You know which one I sold that I really regret? I sold my Kaiser Zip Slip. And wow, do I regret that. I do really miss that knife. That's of the knives I've sold this year, that's way up there. I want to do a video about knives I regret selling this year, and I think the Zip Slip may be up there. I really miss that thing. That was really, really cool. And yeah, you guys made me get a code 4, and I appreciate that. You were right. I'm down to only 3 cold steels now. I sold my Recon 1. Somebody made me an offer I couldn't. I had 2 Recon 1 and XHP. I put one up for sale on purpose, and then somebody just made me offer I couldn't refuse on my last one. And honestly, I don't carry it that much, so I sold it. Yeah, I could do a battle to the death between these two. I could definitely do that, except for this one is XHP and this one is S35. So, but I can extrapolate from there. They did do the code 4 and XHP, but I haven't found any recently. I think they're all gone. But it's a great knife, so slim and nice to carry, and I just really like it. It's pretty cool. I wanted to get the clip point, but I got tired of waiting for the S35 version because I was trying to kill two birds with one stone with this and review the Cold Steel's S35 and the Code 4 itself. But yeah, and I've had this American Lawman for such a long time. It's really well broken in. It's just a great knife. I put the snaggletooth thing on it. I don't know if that's gonna stay or go. It's fun. It's kind of neat. Was my Neutron kind of stiff at first? I wouldn't call it stiff, but maybe a little bit. But it's fine now. I think yep, it's here. No, and I say it's not stiff as I just catch my finger on it. But man, I'm not having a good flipping night. No, it's not stiff anymore. It's been fine. It's still very smooth. But yeah, it's not a super fidgety kind of knife. It's not really meant to be. But I really like the Neutron. I think it's a great knife, and I'm really excited about the Atom, the bigger version of it. That's gonna be an instant purchase, and it's gonna be very fun. Yeah, I just love the blade on it so much, and basically it's just this blade, but more of it. It's the same blade stock thickness, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they do sell out fast. That's the thing with a cold steel. I got cold steel on the brain with TRM, but yeah, they are definitely working on that. Absolutely. I mean, they're making some big changes. What do you think about the Spyderco Chaparral and FRN? I loved it. That's another one that would be on my list of knives that I wish I hadn't have sold. It was a very cool knife. Super slicey. Definitely not like a what you call even remotely heavy duty or anything, but I don't think anyone really expects it to be. Someone mentioned Gray 5 Metamorph. I've got one, Gray G5 Metamorph. I freaking love this thing. It's so fun. I almost tried to flip it the wrong way. That's how distracted I am right now. I do love the G5. I had a blue one, and then I sold it because the blue was just too blue. And then I got this. And now they have the S5 coming out, the Fancy Pants one. And I'm very excited about it. So again, just to remind you guys, if you want to get in on the giveaway when this is over, post in the comments down below. I'm only saying when it's over because I can't pick from your live stuff. And we're going to give away this QSP Phoenix. All you got to do is just post anything, really. It'd be nice if you post something like something when you started watching, what your favorite videos are, that kind of stuff. And to celebrate our 1 year. And then you're going to win this QSP Phoenix. US only, and I will ship it out to you. So there you go. Am I picking up the Giant Mouse Ace Iona? I did not get in on this run, so I don't know how many they're making on this run. Maybe I'll miss out on it. I think I already probably have. I do want one, but I didn't get in on this one. Again, money just didn't work out. That's not a company I can get stuff wholesale from, so I have to kind of wait a bit. I'm thinking of a Kershaw Atmos. Would you say it's too big for a third pocket knife? Well, I bet. Yep, it's right here because I just used it for a review. Yeah, I think it probably is. Let me try. I'm wearing Levi's 501, so let me stick it in here. That's what she said. Yeah. No, it'll work for third pocket. I don't think it's the best, but it'll work, but it definitely is not ideal for it. And I bet once you sit down, it's going to be kind of uncomfortable. But I do like the Atmos for a lot of other reasons. It's so light. I just really like that. And I'm becoming less and less of a steel snob every day. keep the TRM train rolling. My Atlas. What else do we have out here? I have way too many knives on my table right now. I need to put some of this stuff back in their cases. It's getting kind of out of hand. S35, Pilar. Yeah, I'll leave those out there for a moment. The Spyderco Rhodey is just a great, just bottom of your pocket knife. It's so tiny. I don't even consider that like a third pocket knife. It just kind of sits wherever I put it. Dragonfly. Can you guys still believe I don't own a Dragonfly? I've never owned a Dragonfly. I've never held a Dragonfly. I don't know how that's happened that I have not held a Spyderco Dragonfly, but somehow hasn't happened. How do you feel about the small EDC fixed blades? I don't. My city is really rough on fixed blades, so I honestly don't. I own two. I own they're both SOGs. I'm afraid to say I own a SOG Seal Pup and a smaller SOG something that basically just one sits in my desk drawer and one sits in my nightstand for emergencies, I guess. So yeah. Picked up a 110 Slim. Yeah, I haven't gotten one of those yet, but I'm getting a 112 Slim because it was recommended to me on this last show, and so I'm getting a 112 Slim. My son has a regular one, well, an S30V G10 Fancy Pants 110. Do you still have and carry the bug out? Yep, it's right here, and you can tell I carry it because it has a bit of my pants in it. Yeah, I have a couple pairs of jeans that are getting pretty shredded and need to be retired. But this is not a pant shredder, but it's just the pants are pre-shredded. But no, I still really like this. I don't carry it as much when it's cold out because the colder it is, the heavier the pants I'm wearing, the heavier coat I'm wearing, and I don't care as much about the weight. But during the summer, yeah, I carry the hell out of this thing. I actually sold my Native 5 lightweight because I carried this so much more often than that. I still wish they made it in black, though, or gray, or something other than really bright blue or green. I don't like green. Had 4 DF2s. Yeah, the custom tie scales are nice on the bug out, but it doubles the price of the knife. I don't know. I'm not a custom scale guy because it just costs so much. It's just like you're basic on most knives. Even when you're on a PM2, you're almost doubling the price of the knife when you buy scales for it, and that's just, I just can't do it. Some guys do some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work, but I did it once, and then somebody offered me a ridiculous amount of money, and I sold it. So, yes, you're correct, Olivia. They need a Brian spec bug out. And for a small licensing fee, I would allow them to call it the Brian spec bug out. Rat 2 is still your favorite EDC, and not a bad choice, Steve Jones. Not a bad choice at all. Not bad at all. They needed to bug out an S90V, M4, or 20CV. I have heard rumors, it's just rumors, of more bug out variants. And I would not be remotely surprised to see a 20CV bug out next year. I haven't heard any like confirmed or anything, but I've heard rumors of a more bug out variants, and just knowing Benchmade, I'm guessing gray 20CV, but probably still the groovery handles. I don't think they'll do G10 on it, but maybe they will. It'd be a little heavier, but yeah, I'd love to see a gray G10 20CV bug out. They would not be able to take my money fast enough for that. Tuya Bruiser is your favorite thus far. Also, very underrated knife, Tuya Bruiser. Doesn't get nearly enough press as it should. Really nice knife. Yeah, exactly. As Bob B said, yeah, you go hog wild with scales and modifications. I figure once I go down that road, I'm just going to go crazy. But I have modded knives before. I did do, like, and I said, I'm going to dye this. That's modding, I guess, a little bit. I'm going to dye this because I don't like the Digicam. But yeah, it's it's just you can go nuts with it. And honestly, I don't, as a knife reviewer, I don't keep stuff long enough. I have no knife in my collection that will never be sold. When I need to do it, I need to do it. You know. Um, yeah, I know GP offers G10 for the bug out, but again, it's a lot more money. So I want to see like a production one that won't be quite as expensive. Um, Most modding I do is adding a choil to the blade. I don't even do anything like that, man. I don't even I don't ever take grinders to stuff very often, so it's just not my thing. And I'm a reviewer, so I like to review stuff in as stock of form as I can, and then sometimes I just don't keep it. So uh, your Carter, you like your Carter Prime? I never experienced the Prime. I reviewed the Carter Squared and didn't like it very much. But I've never touched Carter Prime. Tenacious or the Nakamura. My son has a Tenacious and he likes it very much. And the Nakamura is one that I would really like to try, but I have not. Um, See you later, Blade Banner. Um, I actually, ironically, here's a funny story. I was pumping gas and I had, is it around here? Yeah, it is. I had my 0393 in my pocket, and I was in a neighborhood where this was not technically legal. It's only because of the blade length. It's a 3-inch blade length thing, and I had this in my pocket. I was pumping gas, and a cop pulled up next to me, and he said, "What you got in your pocket?" And he said it in a friendly-ish tone, so I'm not gonna lie to the guy. I'm like, "Oh, it's a knife." He goes, "Oh, cool. What is it?" And I pulled it out, showed it to me. He's like, "Oh, that's nice. It's a ZT. That's really cool. Really like it." And then he pulled out, he had a Spyderco Southern. So funny you should mention the Southern. And then we talked about knives for a couple minutes while we were pumping gas. And then he just said, "Have a good one." Never even mentioned anything about the fact that that knife was not legal in the neighborhood that I was in. But very good dude. I don't normally do that if I plan on getting out of the car in those neighborhoods. I just, if I'm driving through, I'll have one in my pocket, but I had to stop and get gas. So yeah. Trying to just looking at stuff. Um, yeah, BP say never be afraid to sharpen. M390 is it takes a while. M390 is not something that you're gonna ruin probably, but it's gonna take a minute. Yeah, I think most cops are like that, guys. Don't you? I mean, I just don't. I don't think they really care. It's like just be nice to them. They're just doing their job. It's fine. Normally they're bored just like everybody else gets bored. They're human beings. And I just try and I've always found it's very good if you can make a cop laugh. You can get out of a lot of stuff. I remember even I learned that very young. When I was 17 years old, I got pulled over going 92 miles an hour in a 55, and he said, "Do you have any idea how fast you were going?" And I said, "No, but I bet you're gonna tell me." And he said, "I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to write it on this little piece of paper and hand it to you." And I laughed and he laughed. And then we were just two guys alongside the road. And all I got was failure to obey traffic control device. So I got a ticket for running a stop sign for going 92 and a 55. I thought that was pretty cool. But I learned quickly it's not bad to be not bad just to be funny every now and then. I would not offer them donuts. I don't think they would take that joke very well, Bob. It's a bit on the nose, I think, as we would say in the business. Yeah, the KME is not the problem. You are. Yeah, they are. I'm not a great sharpener either, Libya. I feel for you. Cops in downtown St. Paul, very nice and genuine guys and gals. And honestly, I don't mean to be political, but as far as dealing with cops, it doesn't hurt that I'm a middle-aged white guy. That is just kind of a fact. I don't mean to make it political, but that is just a thing. I think a lot of us here are middle-aged white guys, and cops don't usually get their back up as soon as they see you. So, um, The Lansky does suck. As I say this as owning one, it does suck, but it's my only guided system I have at the moment too, so I don't use it very much. I basically just do what I can do with the sharp maker, and if it goes beyond the sharp maker now, I just send it off to somebody else. I don't think I've even taken my Lansky out of the box in a long time. Work sharp. I'm terrified of the belt systems. I really am. I just don't want to. I don't want to screw something up because it looks like you could screw something up really quick with one of those if you don't know what you're doing. And now you guys are just going to descend into an argument about sharpening systems. Um, yeah, learn with Ozark Trail knives. I'm not recommending Ozark Trail, but yeah, learn with some cheap knives. Blue Collar Survival is right. Just train with cheap shit. Um, hey Ryan, thanks. I've got a few guys that I use. I've got one guy who lives just in New York City, so I get it back in like 3 days. So that's usually where I send stuff off to get sharpened. Oh, you live right by here too. You're like 2 towns away, aren't you? Or not 2 towns, but you're like an hour away. Yeah, I'll give you a shot with one of them. I'll wait till I have some S90V that's super hard, and then I'll send it out to you. Um, yeah, Albany. Yeah, it's about the same distance. I use a guy in New York City, and you live in Albany, so um, yeah, he's been doing my stuff for a while. He's pretty good. Oh, Livia, you live in Ryan also in Syracuse. I am thinking about putting together a upstate New York little knife gathering thing around springtime. So keep in touch, you guys. I think that would be fun. Just a little, just a little swap, and just a little knife swap, get together, hang out, kind of deal. Um, would probably be here in Rochester only because I know business owners that would allow us to do it. Because you want to I want to find a nice bar or restaurant that's going to put us in a side room and allow us to whip out hundreds of knives. So that's not as easy as you think. Um, but yeah, I do know a place that said they allow us to do it. So they have a little side room that has like sliding dividers that they can close us off. Catering director for Moe's, like the Mexican place, they cater. Didn't know that. Um, oh, can I put the copper matrix up next to the 0609? I can. It's much smaller. Yeah, it's a little bitty knife. It's really not very big. I eat a lot of Moe's, but it's not a place I would think of for catering. Mine is the same as last week. I'm being boring. It's the Tiger Blood from Three Heads Brewing, not named after Charlie Sheen, as we established earlier. It's named for the RIT Tigers, Rochester Institute of Technology, that was started by Eastman from Eastman Kodak. He started it, so very good. It's a nice little IPA, fairly high alcohol. It's not a double, but it's or imperial, but it's got uh, fair amount of booze. Charlie Sheen has 3 heads. He's probably got 6. Um, you want to do it a little organized before Blade Show Atlanta? I'm gonna go to Blade Show Atlanta. So yeah, I would like to do something with all of us YouTubers to just get together and do a little thing, you know, um, because it's nice that you guys do appreciate us and make us feel more important than we are. So it'd be cool to get together and do that. Um, I think they did something like that in the pit there, but I kind of wanted to do it even like just like an off-site thing. So it'd be kind of neat. Still my favorite Civivi, which I'm surprised. I still like the Backlash a whole lot, but I like the Aquila just a smidge more, just a skosh and a quarter more. What else do we have laying around here that I have not that I haven't whipped out yet? I have to say that in a creepy voice because that's a creepy thing to say. Um, What do we have? Um, oh, this is gonna be a little Easter egg. Another knife I've considered selling, but I forgot to put in the knife sale. If you want my Endura Toku that I did the Force Patina on, go back and look at that video if you want it. Just make me an offer. I'm not super keen on selling it, but that's one that I thought I could let go. Do I ever have a knife that I won't ever sell? I can't really think of one. No, I'm just not in. I just I love knives, but there are so many great ones out there right now that I think everything has its price. You know, um, I think it's just something that yeah, I can't eat knives. That's the only way I make money on this channel. Really, is buying and selling stuff, and I make a little bit from the ads. I do a lot better with ads than most people do. I don't know why that is, but I'm just talking to other YouTubers, but it's no, I don't think there's any of them that I would never let go because if it's so rare that I can't replace it, I'm probably not going to carry it, so therefore it's irrelevant to me. If it's something I carry a whole lot, I can probably easily replace it, so I can sell it and get another one. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Um, since you mentioned being middle aged, is there an age when this stuff? Well, I'm not that middle aged. I'm 43. I don't know if that's technically middle aged or not. But is there an age I'll ever stop buying knives? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm gonna keep doing this for a long time, so not anytime soon. Um, yeah, basically JCB. Yeah, I won't keep anything I won't carry, and if I'm gonna carry it, I can get another one. So it's you know just kind of how it is. And then every time they stop making something, and I usually am like, I should probably sell it. Tell a sword swallower that. And see, that's a nice joke. That's not bad, Okan. I'll give you a little clap for that one. Knife given as a gift. Yes, knife given as a gift. I will keep. Yeah, I have some. I have 3 or 4 knives that I do not like, will never carry, but they were given to me by viewers, and I'm gonna keep them because they'd be heartbroken if they saw me put them up for sale, or something like that. Um, Next stuff on my plate is to tear down my Paladin as it came gritty. Yeah, the Paladin, mine. I think mine came okay. I don't remember. Um, yeah, exactly, Blue Collar. You got to keep all your knives from viewers. I think you guys get way more than me though. I've only gotten like 3 in a year, and then I look at like you and um, uh, Patty's potato peelers, and you guys get a ton of stuff given to you. So wow. Thank you, Professor Edge 86. That was an amazing donation. I really, really do appreciate that. And I appreciate you also. That is by far the biggest one we've ever gotten. So thank you very, very much. As I'm sitting here whining about nobody sending me knives, then you do that just to make me look stupid. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just kidding. No, I very much appreciate that. That was awesome. It's your pretty face. Is that what it is? My friends are all comedians, obviously, and yes, he just gave me a knife. I'm gonna go buy a knife with it, and then that'll make it. You're right, De. Very good. Professor just gave me 40. I'm gonna go buy a knife with it, then it'll be fine. You're right. Maybe I'll get a dragonfly. Yeah, you're right. I have to go buy a dragonfly now, don't I? I just screwed myself into a corner where I have to go buy a dragonfly now. Damn it. Yeah, just keep send me a PO box full of Z hunters, and I'll be stuck there with it. So yeah, Hello Kitty knife. Blue collar. It's all on you too, dude. If they send them to you, you got to keep it too. We both let this secret out of the bag now that we keep whatever people give us. So we're gonna have garage fulls of garbage knives. So yes, I'll get the ZDP 189 is what I get. Isn't it green handle though? I think I get past it for that though. It's so small. It's such a small amount of green. I think I'd be able to handle it. Um, and yeah, and buy some new pants that aren't torn up. I actually just found a company. It keeps coming up. I'm sure it comes up on yours. I'm sure we all have the same demographic thing. What is the name of the company? Uh, I don't remember. These pants look great on Instagram. I have it pulled up on my phone, but I can't. I'm using my phone right now, so I can't show you. There was a really cool company with like reinforced pocket for carrying a knife and the flexi knees. It's not 511. It was somebody else, and they were $69. God, I can't look on my Instagram right now, or I would know. But because it's always up there, and it's one of the only ads that I don't say, "Don't show me this ad anymore," because I do really want them. As soon as I get the money for them, I want to get a couple pairs of them. No, it's not Rothko. It was like a really simple, basic name. It's like outdoor something or whatever. But they look freaking great, and they're like stretchy canvas, and it basically they reminded me a lot of my Cool. I wear the Cool brand KUHL, but even those the pockets wear out eventually. Good night, Professor Edge. Thank you again so much. I really appreciate that. That was unnecessary and very much appreciated. I hope it's a good movie. I hope it's. I just saw. Yep, Bohemian Rhapsody last weekend. Wow, that's great. It's not accurate at all. I'm the world's biggest Queen fan. It is not accurate, but it's a good time. I don't care that it's not accurate. It is so good. And Remy Malek is Freddie Mercury. It's very 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 spooky kind of and upsetting. I cried a lot in a movie. Yeah, it's just a great movie. It's a movie about Queen. It's not a documentary. But you watch the new Predator movie. Save the trouble, don't watch it. Don't worry. I don't like horror movies. I scream like a little girl. I would never go see that. I'm the second biggest fan. I'm named after Brian May, Raphael. So I was born into it. My father named me after Brian May. But yeah, I cried too. It was just like right, not even anything that should make me cry. It was just like the scenes where he was so much like Freddie. It just made me so sad, and I just cried. Not even sad exactly. Happy sad. I thought it was fantastic. I can't wait to see it again. As soon as it comes out on video, I will purchase it to download it because I know I'll watch it 1,000 times. And what'd you miss? Aliens landed BP-69, and they captured Libya, and they turned him into a robot sex slave. That's what you missed. It's amazing what happens when your phone dies for a minute. Crazy shit goes down. Yeah, that little kid did Freddy very very well. You were bored. Ah, you're a you're a horrible person, Kiefer. We're no longer friends. I'm just kidding. No, my wife loved it. I loved it. They told us 8CR Womp Womp is the super steel of the galaxy. I hope that I can make that a thing. I think that's my biggest catchphrase is 8CR Womp Womp. It's fun to make that noise. It's just a lot of fun. Don't know what else to say about it. You rocked the Freddy stash for a while. Wow, you got some balls, dude. I don't think I could ever pull that off. You know, one time I had a really long, is for me, long beard, meaning like an inch long, and my wife went away in the morning, and I removed it, except for I decided just to be funny and leave the stash. So I removed the whole beard for a part that I was playing. So I had to remove all my beard, but just that day I just left the stash. My wife comes home, looks at it, doesn't doesn't say a word together for like an hour. I went off. I went to a comedy show. Nobody said a damn thing until like about halfway through the show. This 19-year-old kid that was doing comedy with us comes up and goes, "What did you do to your face?" And like he was the first person to ever say anything about it. I got away with it for like 6 hours with a ridiculous porn stash. Yes, the GB2. Still love this thing. It's a great, great, great knife. Um, They got a dog tooth. Yeah, I did see that. Yours says March of 2019. Holy crap. I know I've got one coming. I have the GAW. I think it's supposed to be out in February. But you know what? I don't mind that. If as long as they say it in advance, that's fine. Um, yeah, I've heard nothing but great things about the dog tooth. I don't like the look of that blade though. It's not my thing. I do wish I'd have gotten a Keen though, the Laconico Keen. I'm so upset that I didn't get one of those. Every person I know who has one, I've already put feelers out to see if I could buy it. Um, oh, the wood handle dog tooth. Oh, that's what it is. Um, yeah, I didn't have a buck, so I got a Dow. You got in on the Keen, the bronze version. That's the one I want, Libya. If you ever want to sell it, let me know. Or if you see something come up in the for sale thing that you want to trade for, you let me know, because I do really want one of those. I loved the Gemini, but I know they're still available, but I'm kind of broke at this particular moment in time. So by the time they I get paid, because that's what sucks about stupid freaking bank holidays is tomorrow is Veterans Day. So normally I would get paid tomorrow, but I'm not going to get paid till Tuesday, and by then it's gone. So yeah, yeah, I don't want the purple hold Keen though. You know me. Um, Eager to see the Spider Coast Smock. Yep, I've got that on pre-order. So Brain, what is your favorite steel? I don't know who Brain is, but I'm assuming you're talking to me. I don't know, 20 CV or M390 probably, either or. And no problem, Donnie, about spelling it that way. Not the first time it's happened to me. I'm BRYAN though, actually. How's the M4 looking on the GB2? Excellent. And this does get a fair amount of pocket time. I put the EDCI stuff on it, and it's been, yep, not a mark on it. Not a speck. Been very, very good. Yeah, I love purple. Purple is my favorite color. I'll wear purple for clothing, but I don't want my knife to be purple. I don't know if that makes it sounds odd, but I don't want a purple knife. But I'll wear purple shirts and stuff. Won't wear purple pants, but I'll wear a purple shirt, purple socks. It's my standard go-to when I have to dress up. Rarely is yeah, my logo has purple on it. Yeah, good point. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, my wedding colors were purple and gray. That's just what I do. My standard go-to when I have to dress up is black suit, purple shirt, no tie. And if I have to wear a tie, black tie. But I had my for about 5 minutes. I had a very corporate job where I had to go to fly over the country and go to these big business meetings, and I was wearing my black and purple usual outfit, and my boss said, I don't know if it looks like you're going to a funeral or you're on your way to cause one, which I thought was very funny. That was a good line. I liked that because I was always kind of grumpy because I had a corporate job and I hated it. It was not fun. Your favorite color is M390. You had a friend named Brian who was on my phone as Brain for like 7 years before he noticed. Yeah. Have I checked out the Tops Mini Scandy folder? I have not. I've almost that's been one that's like been on my radar a couple of times, and I've just never pulled my pulled the trigger on it. Your favorite color is Maximat. That's when you know you're a real true steel nerd, and I don't. I know I'm not there yet, but if you can spot a steel by looking at it, it depends on the finish, obviously, but if you had all of them in the exact same steel or exact same finish, if you could spot it by looking at it, that would be very, very. You need a life. You dyed your roadie dark purple, and like, yeah, dark purple roadie would be cool because it's always kind of in your pocket, down in your pocket, right? Nobody sees it. I could get behind that. Sog Terminus XR looks interesting. I don't. I don't have it. I don't have one though, and I'm sure I'll have one pass through here at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna buy one unless I At SOGs, sometimes I'm just in, Bass Pro Shop or something like that, and it's just an impulse buy, and I just get one. But okay, channel. What knife should I carry tomorrow? I don't know what you have, Libya. What? Give us some options, and then we're gonna close this up because we've been here an hour. So um, you've been drinking blue collar. That's the purpose of the show. Don't apologize. That's why we're here. No one can spot steel just by looking. You have to taste it a little bit. I hope they come out with a mini Ritter because what I like about the Ritter over this, or what I've noticed, I guess, not necessarily what I like about it, but the Ritter Hogue version is just a bit longer than a standard grip. And the thing that I didn't like about the mini grip was that it was just a bit too small. But if they if it holds true and this winds up being just a bit bigger, oh, that'd be good. Yes, the imposter is back. It's not an imposter, it's a license to design. I'm a fan. I like it. I don't care if it's an imposter or not. And I'm a big Benchmade guy too, so I'm not picking sides here, but I like it a hell of a lot better than the full-size Griptillian. What should I carry? The Manix 2 and S110V or the Spyderco Dragonfly ZDP? Wow, that's two totally different things. I'd pick the Manix. My tubular NV Sage 5 Rectifier Practic Gent Biblio Carbon Fiber Matrix 0450 CF and Tangram Vector. Well, you don't have to work tomorrow, so you'll probably just be hanging around the house. I would say, Rectifier. I'd go Rectifier. I have a gray G10 grip with blue G's on it. Yeah, I like the grip. I like the full size one, but I like that Ritter a little bit more. The Gent fits my hand better than the mini grip. You'll go check later. But Skelton got rid of the EDCI. You mean? Or HDCI. I don't know what you're referring to there. Because if you get rid of EDCI, then I'm going to start being very sparing about using mine because I think it's the best stuff in the history of the world. Yeah, the rectifier is just so slicey and it's such a good size. You know what? We'll be carry buddies tomorrow. I'm going to carry my rectifier tomorrow also. How about that? We'll be carry buddies. We'll know from across the state that we're both carrying the same thing. It's like, oh, I'm looking at the same moon that you're looking at. I just made it weird, didn't I? I made it weird. Yes, I will concur that the Para 3 is hideous. And we are, there we go. Thought we were frozen up again. Para 3 is an ugly, ugly, ugly knife. I don't have one right now. I will have another one. Yes, I'm looking at the same S35VN you're looking at. That's so funny. All right. They always say, leave on a high note. I think Libya just made a really good joke. Let's leave on a high note. Thank you. Good night. We're going to end it there. Again, if you want to win this QSP Phoenix, just wait till this is over and reply down below. And we will do a drawing just randomly. You don't have to say anything in particular. Be nice if you said what you wanted, what your favorite video was, when you started watching, something like that. And then, again, 1 year. Thanks for a good year, guys. I very much appreciate it. I've had a very busy and tumultuous personal life, and you guys have really helped me get through that, so whether you know it or not. So thank you very much. Have a good one, everybody.